Hello boys and girls, and welcome to another English presentation. In our story, Henry and Mudge, do you remember Henry and Mudge? Oh, that was a lovely story. In this story, or in this theme, we are going to look at the grammar section. Now, you know what grammar is. When we mention the word grammar, then immediately we think about the rules of the language. And we are going to speak about sentences. Now, what are sentences? In grade 1, we learned that a sentence tells a complete idea. It tells a complete thought. A sentence begins with a capital letter and it ends with a full stop. It could also end with a question mark. It could also end with an exclamation mark. Now, in this grammar lesson, we are going to learn some more information about sentences. A sentence also has a naming part. A naming part. And it also has an action part. Now let us look at the naming part. What do we call the naming part of a sentence? We call it the subject. The subject. So, the subject is the naming part of a sentence. Now, what is the job of the subject? What does it do? What does it tell us? The subject tells us who or what does or did something in the sentence. I will repeat that. The subject tells who or what does or did something in the sentence. Now, you know, when we speak about who, it means people, a person, a boy, a girl, a man, a woman. When we speak about what, it could be an animal or it could be a thing. That is the subject. The subject also tells us what the sentence is about. If it's about a person, then we will know that the subject will tell us it is about a person. If it is about an animal or a thing, then the subject will tell us that it is about a thing or an animal. So let us have a few examples where we can identify the subject in the sentence. You see the sentence on the screen. Jason sneaks around. Read it again. Jason sneaks around. Now we want to find the subject in this sentence. So what did we say before? The subject tells who or what. Now in this sentence, I need to ask the question, who sneaks around, or what sneaks around I see a name, Jason. Now Jason is a person, the name of a boy or a man. So I'm going to ask the question, who? Who sneaks around? And what is the answer? Come on, you can see it on the screen. Jason. That's the answer to the question. So the subject is Jason. We can underline the word Jason. Let us have a look at another example. Kim looks through the window. Read it again. Kim looks through the window. Now I see the word Kim. What does it tell me? Kim is a person. Maybe a girl or maybe a lady, a woman. So I will ask the question, who looks through the window? And what is your answer? Yeah, you're correct. The answer is Kim. So what is Kim in the sentence? Kim is the subject. Good job, the subject. So you can underline the word Kim. Let us look at a third example. My brother writes in a notebook. Let's read it again. My brother writes in a notebook. Now what do you see there? A person, an animal, or a thing? You see a person. Now the person doesn't have a name. Who is the person? Who is writing in a notebook? It is my brother. So my brother is the subject. The sentence is telling us about my brother. So we will underline my brother. That is the subject. And last one, John reads spy books. John reads spy books. Again, ask the question, who reads spy books? You know now how to do it. So who reads it? You're right. It is John. What is John in the sentence? The subject. Good job. So boys and girls, the subject tells us who or what the sentence is about. Don't forget it. Great. Let us look at another short exercise. Very brief, very short. On the board we see two words in a box. The cat, Jill. So the cat is one and Jill is the other. I need to use these two to complete two sentences. Sentence number one. Blah blah. Now we call blah blah the open space, the blank space. Blah blah tells spy stories. Let's read it again. Blah blah tells spy stories. Now in my box I have the cat, Jill. Now the cat is an animal. For the cat I will ask the question what? For the other word, Jill. Jill, that is a person. It is a girl or a woman. So for Jill, I can ask the question, who? So because I have two answers, an animal and a cat, let me ask both questions, who and what. So who tells spy stories? The second question, what tells spy stories? Now we know an animal can't speak, so we're not going to use the cat. Can a cat tell spy stories? Can a cat tell you anything? So what would your answer be? We will ask the question, who tells spy stories? And immediately you will know the answer is Jill. Jill. So let us read the answer complete. Jill tells spy stories. Now it makes a lot of sense. It tells you what the sentence is about. Jill, it's about Jill that tells spy stories. Let us go to the second one. Blah blah purrs on her lap. Now what is purrs? Purrs is a sound that a cat makes. So if you know what purrs is, then you will know immediately that the answer is the cat. But let us ask the question, what purrs on her lap? We come back to the same answer. The cat purrs on her lap. So the sentence is all about the cat. Can you boys and girls understand now what the subject does in the sentence? The subject tells us who or what the sentence is about. Thank you very much for listening. You could practice in your home, make your own sentences, and identify the subject in those sentences. Thank you for listening. If you like this channel, you know what to do. Hit the like button and feel free to subscribe to our channel. Goodbye, everyone.